Michigan State 2-2 in Big Ten play. They've won 5 of their last 6, looking for their first ranked win of the season and hoping to make a statement early on in Big Ten play. A brand new head coach, a new system, but a lot of confidence with this Spartan group.
Robin Fralick, these players love playing for her, Sloan. She allows them to play in freedom. They don't worry about making mistakes. They just go out there and they just do the next right thing.
Hageman all by herself. Moira Joyner excellently executed baseline out of bounds. Jacy Sheldon will orchestrate this offense for the Buckeyes. Decided to go with their usual lineup despite Michigan State playing small, and Jacy Sheldon knocks down the mid-range two to start things off.
If we're going to match basket for basket, this is going to be a great, fun afternoon, Sloan.
Both these teams over 80 points per game. Michigan State near 90 per game. Hageman, the backdoor cut, and a beautiful floater that just didn't fall.
Michigan State had no problem with that Ohio State press.
Here comes Cotie McMahon looking for that spin move. Instead finds her teammate. A good look for 3 for Mikulášiková, doesn't go. Abby Kimball, full head of steam and a jump ball. McMahon again leaves it for Mikulášiková. Couple dribble pull-up, that does not go.
That was great defense. You want to run Rebeka Mikulášiková off the line.
Good seal underneath. Taylor Thierry, or Robin Fralick, you talked about the confidence she is instilling in her brand new team by letting them play more freely where they don't have that constant pressure, that worry of making mistakes. Here's Hageman, an athletic move.
Robin Fralick, she believes that basketball is a game of mistakes. You're going to make them. It's okay.
Kevin McGuff, his daughter, was recruited by Robin Fralick at Bowling Green State of the Mid-American Conference, her last stop before she took the Michigan State job right in her hometown. And he had great things to say about how she's built this program. Not surprised to see such a great culture she's already instilled.
That is the ultimate compliment that he gave Robin Fralick. He said, hey, I trusted her with my daughter. I let my daughter commit to play for her.
It says a lot when the coach's daughter is going somewhere, a high-level coach's daughter. Julia Ayroll slashing to the rim. Another beautiful slip by Mikulášiková, but the finish is not there.
She felt like she had some contact on that. She's a little frustrated about that. No call.
Ayroll loves that pick and pop. Trying to go one-on-one right at Mikulášiková. Ranks of McMahon, and you see that right there with the Spartans.
Absolutely, and that's what they just picking up right where they left off last year, where they're making an adjustment.
This is a Spartans team that's got a lot of speed and tenacity, just like the Buckeyes too.
They're making someone other than Jacy Sheldon. As you saw, Cotie
wide open. And Joyner can't put it down. A strong drive by Hageman before she dished it out. McMahon continues to try and find her gaps and seams. The way teams are playing, this Buckeye team. Mikulášiková gets her defender. Hageman finds Joyner, the reverse, no. Up ahead, Walker, Thierry, look at that hang time. Osmond has the seal and the finish. Again, with that confidence, a lot of career highs across the board for multiple members of this team. Ebony Walker, the up and under off target, and then she fouls Osmond.
As these guys score, they get after it on the defensive end too, Sloan.
You know, absolutely well-rounded teams, as we're starting to learn early here in Big Ten play. The pressure leads to an opportunity for the Spartans. Kimball hammered as she goes to the ground.
Ohio State bigger, which I believe is an advantage to Michigan State.
Because you have Julia Ayroll, who's that 6'2". Sheldon looking to get her shot going. 1 for 2 so far. McMahon sizing up. Joyner kicks it out to Sheldon. Feet behind the line, and she drains it. Sheldon, 44% from three this season. Right up the gut is A-Roll, but Thierry with the recovery. Right at Mikulášiková. McMahon surrounded by three green jerseys. Again kicks it out. Thierry can't knock it down. And Halleck going to slow things down for this Michigan State offense. Halleck stripped again by Thierry. Marching in, takes, and she'll be shooting too. It's up to me to make those decisions, find my teammates.
To Jacy Sheldon, and even the last possession, I know Taylor Thierry didn't knock down the three, but again, Cotie McMahon was making the right read.
You're passing to a 40+% three-point shooter out there. McMahon wanting the post up, demanding the ball against Hageman. Eyes light up. Women's Hoops live on Big Ten Plus. The Spartans hosting Northwestern. Harris. Michigan State has had no problem with this full court press. They get numbers, and Kimball can't knock it down. Under 2 to play here in the first quarter at the shot. Cotie McMahon calling her own number from long range.
Love to see that. I think she needed to see that go in, and she needed to see that go in early.
Quick decision by A-Rolls leads to a wide-open three. Kimball wasn't going to miss 2 in a row.
No, I was surprised she missed the last one. When her knees are bent, hands are ready.
Sheldon has that rejected, but stays Buckeye basketball. And the quick dish and finish by Harris. Takes control in the half court, turns on the Jets and explodes to the rim.
I was sitting in my living room and I went, whoop!
Midway through the shot clock for Sheldon, who tries to do the exact same thing, getting to the rim. I think everyone needed to catch their breath after the last couple of minutes of this first quarter.
Sloan, so did I. I need to catch my breath too.
Halleck glances at the clock, gets rim. Sheldon looks up. They've got time. Well, not anymore. So we head to the second focus is inclusion and independence. And we know this affects so many people, including Joey McEwen, the brother of Megan McEwen, our BTN analyst and Northwestern head coach Joe's son. Thankful for organizations like this and experiences that they get to have through sports.
It's wonderful. It's a beautiful moment. Standing ovation.
And she's everybody's favorite Buckeye fan. Yeah, I guess I did see an incredulous look on her face when she did
great
step
word.
up.
Yes, great usage of the word.
McMahon forces her way up in three. Hageman going to reset. A-Rolls bringing her game shot. And both have had resurgences in developing their three-point game. A-Rolls had never been above 30%, now near 35 this year.
It's the Robin Freilich effect.
Hageman thought about it. A-Rolls, the hesitation, gets underneath Mikulášiková. Tomorrow, we've got men's tomorrow only on the Big Ten Network and the Michigan State continuing their full court pressure. No problem for the Buckeyes. Celeste Taylor, lots of force at the rim, and Thierry cleans things up.
Both teams are handling one another's presses very well.
Halleck, a hole. Now 10 to shoot for Thierry, who runs over Osmond, stepping in for the charge. That is 3 personals on Taylor Thierry, and she's on the bench in a hurry.
And she's a player that Ohio State cannot afford to lose this early in the game.
One of the best defenders in the Big Ten and one of the most efficient offensive players. You'll find a big part of what they do all around.
I mean, she's second in points, first in rebounds, third in steals.
Jacy Green, I'll take that, she says, igniting a fast break and a Rikki Harris finish.
And that's Buckeye basketball, turning offense making offense out of your defense.
Tate's excellent finish in traffic. She heard the footsteps and still got it done. Celeste Taylor lengths the mid-range. That time it's shorts. Osment, one-on-one, kicks it out to Halleck. Right back to her, and a three. Sheldon off a curl, difficult angle. Quick inside, Jocelyn Tate with 5, Ohio State with 7. Sometimes they would come back-to-back or back-to-back-to-back. Both teams playing at a very high pace.
And this is where a player like Celeste Taylor comes into play because she's a calming factor. She's been in big moments like this.
In her 5th year of college basketball as well. Nice pass. Joyner has it deflected by Taylor. But there's a whistle. And it's going to go on Joyner in Columbus. Green weaving her way through. Sheldon finds the seam and is fouled by Arolt. Because this is not just small. This is extra small.
This is...
I mean, even Coach McGuff telling us we knew they could go small. But McMahon, he says, she might be our best back-to-the-basket scorer. She can certainly fill that role.
And I think this is a great lineup for what Michigan State has on the court right now.
Joyner threat
with Julia Arolt. That's a great matchup for both of them.
McMahon toying with her, gets by. Arolt almost had the block. 2 games, 11 of those from the free throw line. So though she has struggled, has been friendly and much improved for her.
And I misspoke. I want to clarify. The scouting report on Cotie is to force her left, but she's going to get to her spot. If she wants to go right, it's going to be hard to deny that.
Osment working hard in the post against Taylor. It opens up a lane for Tate, and then the cleanup. Under 10 to shoot for Harris. She sees it, and she rolls in.
For there to be a lot of guards out here right now, Sloan, there's a whole lot of block shots that are happening. These guards are getting up.
Osment right to the rim. This Michigan State offense, just beautiful to watch. Shot clock is off for Green.
Michigan State showing zone for this last possession.
Green splitting defenders at the top. 2 to shoot for Taylor. And that is the end of the first half.
At a high rate, you've got to ask yourself, like, how are we going to make up for these points? And so one way to do it is what we highlighted, is getting more in the paint and being more intentional about it.
Taylor Thierry, beautiful. Hageman, the drive and kick. Lots of ball movement for the Spartans. Arolt tries to get underneath Mikulášiková. Grabbing it off the rim is McMahon.
Mikulášiková did a much better job of being there on the catch to defend Arolt.
She gets it in the post, something we didn't see a lot in that first half. And a foul will go against Arolt. That's number 3.
So they were intentional about getting a post up, and that drew the foul.
Now Osment guarding Mikulášiková. Taylor turns it over. Tori Osment has been outstanding in this game, already 9 points. It's 3 steals now as Tate gets right to the rim, but not the finish.
I love how hard Tate attacks off the bounce.
Taylor is going to retreat about midway through. Taylor Not there from 3. Hageman pushing the pace. And they will also reload their half-court offense. The pick and slip. Osmond, beautiful finish.
Michigan State spent a lot of time working on their quick slips and ghost screens today at shoot-around. You just saw it pay off there.
Mikulášiková, they didn't stick with her. Hageman has got 4 to shoot. Joyner gets herself free. Excellently done. McMahon sizing up her defender. Backs down. Kimball goes up strong.
And you can hear this Ohio State fan base going nuts right now, yelling out her name. They know that she's been struggling a little bit, so it's great to see her come out.
Kimball trying to silence this crowd. That pops out. I mean, she personifies bully ball in the best way possible. On display right there.
That is a compliment. Bully ball is a good thing, folks.
Absolutely. Thierry looking into the post. Instead, she gathers it up and Joyner, the transition 3. Michigan State 3 of 12 from long range. Taylor waiting for some help. Sheldon takes off and finishes.
And I appreciate Lisa Jones, the great official Lisa Jones, for not calling an offensive foul on that.
Underneath, Halleck finds herself free. Madison Green forces that up in A-roll. Tate going to work against Sheldon. The up and under just off target as Sheldon holds her ground. McMahon, there is the freight train at work shooting, but she is looking like that same Cotie mentality, trying to maintain that this year. So yeah, McMahon goes 0 for 2.
There's definitely something going on with the wrist there. Or hand.
Joyner getting past Mikulášiková. Now Halleck is fouled, leaving the bench area. She is going back to get looked at, and hopefully we'll see her back out here as soon as possible. Under 2 to play. Here in quarter number 3, Harris had lots of time and makes the Spartans pay. Ohio State outscoring Michigan State here in the 3rd, but eating into it. Michigan State keeping it close. We're back to a 1-point game. Sheldon, the step back. Tied for a game-high 13 points for Sheldon. Also 5 rebounds, too. Osmond's been the go-to today. How about that for Osmond off the bench? And she's just tied her season high. You gotta know where that ball is going. Be sneaky and scrappy. 5 to shoot for Sheldon. She's open for 3. Follows it up. Goes over.
She's all grown up now.
Oh yeah, players like her remember how this series has gone the last couple of seasons. Mikulášiková getting a touch, and she travels.
Last 2 possessions, I felt like both teams have been forcing it a little bit.
Halleck looking for help, finds it in Joyner. She takes off to the rim. Kimball for 3. That's left short. Taylor trying to get downhill. She is fouled, and free throws. Julia Aralt each with 3. Taylor Thierry on the other side with 3.
Celeste Taylor is a shooting guard, but she leads this Ohio State team in assists.
It'll be Osment taking it out. Quickly, Hageman. Violation that did not touch Rick.
Assisted passes, but I thought on that last possession a little bit too unselfish.
Yeah, this team is 6th in the nation in assists per game as Sheldon gets all the way to the incredible hang time, the ability to drive at will. Joyner forcing it baseline. Gets it back for 3, and Thierry snatches up the board, so she goes to the bench. Sheldon whips a pass to McMahon, looking in the post. Mikulášiková wants it against Osment. The drop step, just that easy. Passing lane. Thierry, count it.
Mikulášiková hit her with the dribble drop, taking advantage of that size mismatch in the paint. And then right here is Buckeye basketball. We're going to get in the passing lane, we're going to create a turnover, and then turn that into offense.
Thierry shoots 61% from the field this season. Can't complete the three-point play, and Sheldon whistled for the foul there late. Largest lead in the entire game. They continue to build up. Taylor almost there again for the steal. Kimball puts down Mikulášiková, puts it on the ground, but cannot finish.
Ooh, she wants that one back, Sloan.
And Hageman is going to reset. Kimball hit that last 3. 5 on the clock for Joyner. Yes!
Win for them. This is a group of seniors who, when their coach left, they could have gone in the portal and gone someplace else to play their last year, their grad year, but they chose to stay at Michigan State, and they chose to stay at Michigan State for a reason. They want to do big things. They have goals of winning a Big Ten title.
Mikulášiková, strong finish.
She goes back to that dribble drop move, taking advantage, just really taking advantage of the size differential in the post.
We weren't sure how much we'd see her today with how undersized Michigan State is. It's Tori Osment.
And Michigan State is not going away. Ohio State just can't shake them.
Bodies on the floor. It lands in the hands of Osment, and the stuff by Taylor.
So we talked about blocking shots being a skill. She timed that perfectly. It's almost like she hung in the air for an extra half a second to meet Tori Osment at the top of her jump.
She obliterated that attempt. Her 5th block and a new career high.
5'9", 5'9", guys.
Joyner into the chest of Thierry, decides against it. Hageman, the point guard, finds Tate. 8 to shoot, pushed away, battling, and the whistle comes.
Jocelyn Tate just tries to play her own style of bully ball. Cotie McMahon thought she had her, thought she played pretty solid position defense, and Tate might have gotten away with the step there. At least that's what the crowd thinks, but I think it was Cotie McMahon with the body.
Tate this season just 53% from the charity stripe, goes 1 for 2. Mikulášiková calling for it in the paint. Taylor drives and kicks. Here's McMahon. The spin off target, and Thierry is fouled.
Michigan State is trying desperately.
Charges, including 2 in the first quarter, took her out of her game. She's been able to stay on the floor today. Arald playing with 4 personals. Joyner off target there. Taylor slowing things down, make sure they get the best shot possible as we're under 3 to play here in Columbus. McMahon looks to bury Joyner and cleaning up Taylor. Thierry, excellent all season long on the offensive glass.
Taylor Thierry has been the recipient of several of her teammates' missed shots. She's just right there at the right time in the right place.
And a double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 6 of 7 shooting for Thierry. Joyner, the reverse doesn't go. Time on the side of the Buckeyes. Led by 8 earlier this quarter. They go to McMahon again in the post, and she will shoot 2.
To us about, maybe some offensive struggles that she might have had.
1 for 2 on that trip, and being guarded by Taylor, last year's ACC Defensive Player of the Year. She makes it tough, and McMahon gets the board. Ohio State has to take care of the ball as we're under 130. And they're going to eat as much time as they can. Hageman goes down, appeared to clutch her lower leg as Mikulášiková lays it in on another beautiful post move.
For all the talk about offense, this has been a defensive victory for whichever team is able to finish this game.
Michigan State under a minute to go. They go into Osment. It's knocked away, kept alive by Osment. Joyner's working so hard and does their... They get it into Sheldon, an excellent free throw shooter, more than 87% from the line this season.
And for Michigan State.
Goes 1 for 2 after a touch art. Her Big Ten career. We talked about Michigan State's 3-point shooting. Not as good in Big Ten play as Joyner. Off target there. And a big defensive rebound for the Buckeyes. McMahon is fouled from the free throw line.
Been her only downfall today, I felt like, is her free throw shooting.
Here in crunch time, trying to take down a ranked team on the road. Joyner, the spin off glass, she's got it. Same with the Spartans. They go into Thierry. She is quickly fouled by... Thierry 0 for 2. Arald battling. She will push, no timeouts on either side. Hageman the reverse, just left short. And the Buckeyes have got it. This is a team normally shooting 49% overall to 38%. Sheldon. Hageman finds Joyner in the corner, and she rattles home the 3. It's a 3-point game, 7.1 to go. And Taylor is fouled. Big one. Taylor calmly knocks them both down. Hageman glances up, throws up a shot, And it is Ohio State that holds on.